Hey, Phantom here, coming back at you with another video. We have a lot of exciting events approaching: graduations, barbecues, summer parties. So today we are making pistachio chocolate truffles with a semi-sweet chocolate ganache filling, pistachio cream coating, and crushed up pistachios on top for a nice salty, sweet contrast. If you don't know what pistachio cream is, it's basically pistachio peanut butter. It's like a spread. You can put it on toast or on sandwiches. A lot of people use it for baking, and you know the whole Dubai kick, that I believe is pistachio paste. That's mostly used in those types of recipes. But I don't know, whoever thought about putting pistachio and chocolate together, you deserve a huge reward, because my goodness, it just works. It's one of those things. It's kind of like peanut butter and chocolate. I'm not sure why I was surprised, but here we are. I was actually looking for recipes to use this for around Christmas time and ran out of time to make anything with it, but that's all right. I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, timing and everything like that. So the recipe calls to use pistachio paste in it. The difference is pistachio paste, I believe, is usually unsweetened and different consistency to pistachio butter or pistachio cream, even, which is what we're using today. Pistachio cream is very smooth. I'll show you in a second. It's a lot smoother than peanut butter and has more of a creamy but sort of sticky texture. I couldn't find the pistachio paste, so today we are going to use the pistachio cream in our coating along with melted white chocolate. My mom found this for me at Costco a couple months ago, and I really wanted to use it. That's where this recipe came from, and boy, did it look good. And they were pretty tasty too. Stick around to the end of the video for my full review of the recipe. That brings me to, these are not my recipes. These are recipes I find on the internet and make and review on the channel. If you have any questions or concerns about the recipe, or are interested in making the recipe for yourself, you can go to the link in the description box below. Leave the author a comment, leave them stars, like their recipe, whatever their website allows for you to do. Stick around to the end of the video for my thoughts on the recipe. I had a lot of them. Any tips or suggestions I might have to help out with the recipe, what I would do differently next time, what I would keep the same. Stick around to the end of the video, and I will show you how to make a cute gift box for your truffles, for favors or gifts for friends and family. Alright, so that's it. Hope that you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your ghosts about me, tell your demons about me, tell your friends about me. Alright, let's go. Okay, time for the review. Right off the bat, they were too big. I would do half a tablespoon even to roll them into balls with. Yeah, I'd probably go down about half because there's a lot of chocolate in the middle. There is a pinch of salt in the ganache that's in the center of the truffles, but I found myself wanting a bit more of that salty pistachio flavor. We did have a lot of extra crushed up pistachios to sprinkle on the top. So I'm thinking next time I would cut up or crush up even more pistachios and mix them in with our chocolate ganache. The part where you add like your vanilla extract and everything, right before you put them in the fridge, mix in the crushed up pistachios, crushed up or chopped up, whatever you prefer. And then I think that would give you a solid bite full of the pistachio flavor in the truffle. And then the sweet and the salty elements would be perfect. We did have it on top of the truffle, and you did get like a hint of the flavor, but I felt it could have just used a little bit more. So I think that would really make these like pistachio boom. You know what I mean? The pistachio cream was delightful. I had never tried it before, and my family hasn't either. We're a Nutella family, so we love nut spreads, peanut butter, Nutella, what have you. So, of course, we liked it, but we tried it and we were like, oh my God, it was really freaking good. Which brings me to the recipe suggests to use coconut oil for a smoother finish on your pistachio coating. And I found myself wondering if it was almost too smooth, maybe, because I was like, oh my God, is this going to stick? Because it was like really smooth. It did, luckily, but what I'm trying to say is the pistachio cream was so smooth already that I think all you would have needed to do was just mix that with the chocolate. And I would also add a tablespoon or more of the pistachio cream next time I make these into the coating because this stuff was really, really, really good. Uh, so that's the changes I would make. Smaller balls, crushed up pistachios in the center of the truffle, more pistachio cream, no coconut oil. If you can find pistachio paste, I would recommend just making it the way the author said to make it, uh, just to see like exactly what they were going for. Because I always recommend trying something as it is once. unless you know for sure, you know what I mean? So yeah, I didn't mention this before. This is the first successful truffle recipe we've had on the channel. There's actually been about 4 or 5 different times I've tried to make truffles, and every single time failed. The final result wasn't even salvageable. That's how badly we failed there. So, very glad today. Even the most experienced kitchen professionals will tell you chocolate is very temperamental and hard to work with. Temperature is key. The first night I made these, I left them in the fridge way too long. So then they were unrollable. I couldn't even work with them. You know me, I'm not the most patient of animals. I tried to microwave it in 10-second intervals, get it to at least where I could work with it, and I screwed the whole thing up. I couldn't even save it anymore. So the second day, it happened again. I left it in the fridge a little too long. It felt hard, but I just let it come to room temperature, and it will come to room temperature and be easy to work with. So if that happens to any of you, you can definitely just leave it. And then if you leave it too long, you can put it back in the fridge. Try to stay on top of it, I guess. Yeah, truffles are hard to work with, but I'm glad to say that the second day I was able to work with it. It was a little too soft the second day, but I was able to roll it into balls, and it worked out. So, yay, we have the first truffle recipe up. I had recipes for Valentine's Day, New Year's, nothing. Nothing worked out. Those recipes, though, I followed to the T. So, that's it. Stick around in a second. We'll make some cute little gift boxes together for friends and family. Let's go do that. Hello, and thanks for sticking around if you're still here. As I mentioned, there was a few times on the channel I was going to make truffles to post, but I decided not to, and one of those times was Valentine's Day. I bought these boxes from Amazon along with these candy wrappers to put them in. I will put the links to these down in the description box below in case anybody is interested in purchasing. Let's get it started. So first we're going to take our candy wrappers and line them up in the box to see how much space we're working with and how many truffles we would like per box. I decided on 6. Next, I'm going to take a little piece of tape, fold it over, stick it to the bottom of the candy wrapper, and then stick that to the box in the space you'd like the truffle to sit in to keep it secure in the box for moving or traveling. If you have those circular double-sided pieces of tape or adhesive, like those little mini ones, that might work a little bit better for this part, but we used tape and we turned out just fine, so don't worry if you don't have that. This method isn't completely foolproof and like perfectly securing your truffles, so you'll still want to be careful while transferring them or moving them around, but it gets the job done and it works pretty well. And now we'll place our truffles in here that are clearly too big for the wrappers, but that's okay. They were surprisingly still pretty secure in there. We had a lot of excess chocolate on the truffles earlier, which is why people opt to put their chocolates on a drip rack over a tray. If you don't have a drip tray, don't worry about it. I just went around the truffles with a butter knife at the end and cut off all the excess chocolate for a neater and smoother finish. Next, we'll cover the boxes and cut a nice ribbon to tie around them. This is the fun part. Now you can decorate your boxes with different color ribbons or stickers, depending upon who you're giving it to, and voila, beautiful. Don't worry about being perfect at this part. It's the little details you keep adding, like the drizzle on top, the pistachios crumbled on top, the boxes, the ribbons, everything will make the truffles just look better and better. And I'm sure whoever you're giving it to will see that they're handmade with love, and that's what it's all about. I love this part about making chocolates and treats. And my family always gets so excited when I hand them a cute little box of homemade treats like this. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I look forward to more content in the future like this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
Never thought I'd believe in miracles. You made me realize that you're the only one. Don't need to tell me what the future holds. Oh, I'll be fine, 'cause we'll be laying in the sun. So you can let your hair down. I'll hide all of your worries away, and we don't have to go now. I wish I could live this life on replay. Don't need to make plans, it's all in your hands. I'm too busy, I'm spending all my time with you. Driving through the states, don't know what awaits. It don't matter, I'm spending all my time with you. I'm spending all my time. I'm spending all my time with you. Oh, I'm spending all my time. I'm spending all my time with you. I've seen your smile light up the darkest rooms. I'll put your love on top, 'cause I know you will too. You get more beautiful like flowers bloom. I've never...
Yummy.
That's all right. I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason.